Alright guys, welcome back. Haven't done one of these in a while, but got a few things to talk about. Coming up next month, I got invited to go to a swap meet at about an hour and a half away from here at an RC park, and hopefully me and a few of the guys around here, well, a couple guys a couple hours north of me may come down and might carpool with them, notify some friends back home as well, and go see what I can hopefully pick up over there. I kind of got to save some money because I got a trip coming up at the end of April for the wife's funeral, or a family member that's having a funeral at the end of April. So we'll see. Second of all, I appreciate you guys for commenting, liking, and watching my videos. That means a lot to me. I like interacting with you guys, and I like posting stuff up for you guys. It gets me out, gives me a bit more motivation to go out and run the RCs. Hoping to do more of it this summer. Also, it's funny because yesterday I was playing on my phone and one of the notifications come up and said I had a recommended video from YouTube. Well, it was my own YouTube channel that YouTube recommended me to go check out. So I was sitting there, I was dying for like an hour. I'm still kind of chuckling about it, that YouTube recommended my own YouTube channel to me. It's like, come on, recommend it to somebody else. I need more subscribers. Not that I really don't care about the subscribers. I'm doing it for the fun of me. And like I said a long time ago when I first started this channel, because of my stroke I had a few years back, I can post stuff, and if I forgot how to fix it or something, because of my memory for my stroke, it's kind of gone to crap, I can go back and look and say, okay, this is how I fixed it. Easily done. But, yeah. I'm kind of at a point where I don't know what more I can do with my RCs, like for upgrades and whatnot. I'm still trying to figure out how to put the tow boom on the step side of the Chevy recovery truck. I come across a guy out in, sorry, my eyes are watering today. My allergies are bad. I come across a guy out in eastern Wyoming, across the state from me, that started building RC semi-trailers, all sorts of types. He's actually building a steam train right now, like a locomotive steam engine, practically from scratch. And he told me if I measured the inner parts of my bed on my step side recovery truck, he could probably 3D print one, or 3D print a tow boom. So I know I posted a while back, that I had made a telescoping tow boom. I still plan on doing that. I think I'm just gonna try and build a full metal bed for that, lightweight metal bed for that, and kind of have an interchangeable bed. So, like wintertime, I can throw that on with some tire chains, because I plan on getting a snowplow as well. So I kind of got a little bit of weight to get traction for pushing snow in the wintertime, because there's times that the snowblower will leave rows of snow, and I don't want to go back with the snowblower and clean it up. Or, sometimes, yeah, it's fast with a snow shovel, but I can do it with the RC and have a little bit of fun that way and create some content for you all as well. I did lose my Dremel. I don't know if it just walked off or whatever to make my LED whips. I just got another one back. I actually I just bought another one, I should say. Because of it, I lost a. Well, let me reword this. Because I lost it and took so long to try and find it, I lost a customer that had 6 whips ordered, and maybe right now is not the time for them to get them. I don't know. I sent them a message the other day. Says, hey, I got an LED whip, or I got a Dremel that I can start making your LED whips. They seen the message, and now it's in their ballpark. Gave them more than enough time to respond, so I'm gonna move on to the next person and go from there. I've got 3 orders to do next. I'm trying to get a stock build up, so these are people who just kind of approach me. It's like, hey, can you do this for me? I'm like, yeah, give me some time. I gotta get a Dremel. I'm trying not to do a make to order right at this time, but because they've asked me before I lost my Dremel that I was gonna do it, and so once I get these guys done, I'm gonna start building them. And like one individual, they asked me, well, can you build me one? And it was like not too long ago, actually. It was just like a week or 2 ago. And can you build one for me? I was like, yeah. And they're like, well, is it gonna be like a month or so? I says, well, it just depends on how motivated I get to build them. To, with the frustration of stuff not working out or something, or if I cut an LED strip too short or too long, or you know JB Weld don't hold or something. It gets frustrating to the point where I have to stop and walk away for a few hours or the night, and then come back to it and do it again. But I told him, I said, I could probably knock out 4 in a day to get finished up the next day because the JB Weld needs to set up. So, I mean, if I can get it to where things aren't, where I'm not having issues and whatnot, then I can probably knock out 4 of them in 2 days, or even 8 of them, because if I can finish 4 in one day, get them set up to where they're drying with JB Weld, finish up the mounting brackets. The next day, when I get them finished up, I can start another 4, and kind of keep that going to where I could probably build up, oh, probably about 20 in a week. Hopefully, if I set to it consistently. But I don't want to get burnt out on it either. And that's what happened the last time. It was actually starting to take away from my personal life with my family and my friends. So, yeah, I didn't want to go down that road. So that's where I am at with the LED whips. So I haven't really seen more videos of that other than what's on my Jeep. I've been making some TikTok videos, but those type of videos are being posted up on here on YouTube for you guys as well, just without the music. So if you like TikTok or got TikTok, you can find me over there. I think my TikTok is CoPage87 or Cody Page 87, and page is just like the page in a book. Excuse me. So you can go see some of the stuff over there that I've done as well, because copyrighted issues here on YouTube, I can't post up the music stuff. I plan on trying to get a GoPro this year. I looked at them the other day at the GoPro, whatever the model 8 and 9, and they're between $300 and $400. So I might find like a Silver 7 or something that's like 200 and go with that, which records in 4K, thanks to an individual that told me the other night as well. And then I can mount it on the rig somehow, and then I can record from my phone off my remote like I have been doing. And I'm actually impressed with that. During the day, like, now it's hard for me to see my phone when I'm recording because of the light. So it's hard to see the RC on my screen. So that's why, kind of, for the poor footage, but I've gone back through and looked at the footage and it seemed pretty good. I'm like, okay, I'm happy with that. Other than a couple weeks ago when I was out playing around with the RCs with my nephew and stepdaughter. So um, bear with me with that. Our snow's melting. We got another storm last week. Yeah, last week sometime. I know KB, you commented and said more snow, and yeah, we did. And we're supposed to get more snow today. So Mother Nature's being bipolar with Wyoming right now. So it's just winter trying to hold on. We need the extra snow. So yeah. I apologize for this video going on so long. I'm going on already like 11 and a half minutes. I apologize. It's just I've had a few things I wanted to talk about and whatnot. And then last and least, and not least, or last but not least, there will be another additional RC to the fleet. I pulled the trigger and bought another Axial Raw Builders kit on Friday. I was going to pick up a UMG 10 from a local guy here that I know, and I completely spaced it. He hit me up yesterday, and I was like, oh man, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. He's like, it happens. I may have the chance later on to pick that up. I wish it was the dual axle rear end type UMG 10, but it's just a regular 2-axle UMG 10 that I want to try and figure something out, and maybe just like an oversized recovery rig or and towing rig to where I can get a trailer made and haul my rigs, plus pulling the rigs over, whatever, do more scale stuff and whatnot. But back to the Raw Builders kit, I did order that Friday. The reason why I finally pulled the trigger on it after 2 years of thinking of over it and whatnot, of what body, I am doing a replica build of my 1986 Toyota pickup that I have stored at my folks' place. And so with that being said, I'm going to be using the Mojave Trailfinder 2 body. It doesn't have the right bed like my Toyota pickup does, but you know what? That's one little hiccup out of it all. So I'm not going to complain one bit. It is a 11.3 or 11.4 wheelbase, so it'll be the shortest wheelbase rig I've owned. Not a big deal. There's pros and cons to that, of course. So right now, for that, I'm just gonna throw the chassis together, the Raw Builders kit together. I'm gonna use my BF Goodrich tires and plastic rims for right now off of my the Dirt Four Wheeler XJ Jeep Cherokee that they came with. So it'll be a rolling chassis and whatnot. And sorry, dog's wanting attention. I was gone for a bit, but use them tires. I got a 15 millimeter hex adapters coming. I've gotten the like of the look of the stance with the 15 millimeter hex adapters to make the stance a little wider. I just like the look of it, and I think it'll work out well for my Toyota build because my tires on my Toyota stick out past the fender wells a little bit, anyways. Um, I'm trying to find tires right now, and I'm trying to find, and I've found a couple sets of rims that I like. I may go a couple different routes because eventually I'm going to take them tires off the plastic rims, the BF Goodrich All-Terrains, and throw them on a pair of beadlocks or set of beadlocks. But I also want to get into more aggressive tread. preferably like the BF Goodrich crawler, the K3s or whatever. But my '86 Toyota stored at my folks' place has the Mastercraft Corsair MTs. Um, they are a discontinued tire now, and they have gone to a Mastercraft MXT or a Corsair MXT. So if you guys know what that tire is, or you can Google it to see the Mastercraft Corsair MT or the Mastercraft Corsair MXT, and then tell me in the comments below what RC tire looks closest to that tire. I would greatly appreciate it. I've looked through Hyrax, I've looked through Proline, I've looked through Duratrax, and I've looked through some of the Needle Grappler tires. There's one that came close, but it's just like it was way too knobby. Yes, knobby's good for out here, but at the same time, I want to make it look more scale. Another thing as well. The Mojave body is a hard body. I've debated whether to build the stock axial axles and throw on there, or order beef tube axles. Sorry, this is going on even longer. I'm gonna put brass C-hubs and knuckles on it. Rear end, I'm not sure because it's a one-piece axle. I just may spend the $30 and get the three-piece axle like what's on the XJ that comes with the RTRs. So I've got a lot of thinking going on. I'm trying to figure out how to do the interior. I've got a hold of a few people around here that I thought had them, but actually know people that have the Toyota build RC and whatnot. I want to go brushless with it, but being on disability, I don't see myself being able to afford it. I want a little bit more tire spin and still able to crawl as well. But I know I can get probably just as much speed out of a brushed motor for tire spin for crawling and trailing as probably what the 2100 or even the 2800 kb brushlesses are as well. But I plan on doing another Holmes Hobbies motor. I may go with the Trailmaster or even a Torque Master, like 21 turn. Right now, the Trailmasters are sold out. Well, as of like a week and a half ago, they were. So I was looking one for my buddy back home that had a Spectrum set up, and come to find out, the FlySky remote and receiver did not work with it. So, and we figured out why. So we got that problem taken care of. Trying to figure out shocks for the Toyota build. I'm thinking Desert Lizard. I haven't ran any internal shocks, so you can give me some input on some internal shocks if you guys run them. I'm gonna go. I'm thinking of going probably either 100 millimeter shocks or 110 millimeter shocks with some droop, which is how I've got the Jeep set up. Actually, I've got some off the wall brand off of Amazon, 118 millimeter shocks, and if you look at it, yeah, you can tell it looks like it's got a little bit of lift, but for the most part, it almost looks stock on suspension height. That like with the stock 90 millimeter shocks. In fact, stock shocks are sitting over behind me over that direction. But yeah, so if I can't go brushless, I'm going to do the Hobbywing 1080 ESC. I might have to do a smaller 3S Shorty battery to be able to fit the interior in. Just a whole bunch of things. Also, I've been trying to find a way to remove some paint off of my Chevy Stepside Recovery truck because I painted over the lights, and the light lenses I screwed up that I had 3D printed. So I want to remove the paint and then just use Lexan as lenses, and it's just glue the yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Glue the light buckets in. Because right here somewhere, oh, here it is. The other day I picked up some E6000 glue. Figured that shit would work. Excuse language, sorry. But I figured that stuff would work, And I figured I needed it anyways because I do have some pieces of body breaking and whatnot on the step side, as well as the Jeep. The Jeep body may be getting retired. I have not fully decided on that yet. I'm having a hard time kind of parting with it. I mean, I'm not going to chuck it. I want to build a shelf over behind where you guys are right now looking at this. Well, in the house. But I may put it up there, leave the lights in it, and hook a battery up to it with a toggle switch. So if I ever want to turn the lights on it, because I plan on leaving the lights in it with the light bar and whatnot. It just seems so much of a hassle. Yes, I'll spend more money getting lights set up for the new body, but yeah. So, alrighty, guys, I'm going on 22 minutes. So, talk your guys' ear off, but yeah, I've got a lot of thinking to do about this Toyota build. I want to do it right. I want to do it better than the other two I've built. Better than the autism truck, which I do plan on taking that out, even though it's the stepdaughters. I do plan on taking it out, get some better video footage of it and whatnot. I need to throw a back bumper on that, plus a winch. She wants that stuff on there. But yeah, I got so much to do and little time to do it. But that's just kind of the plans and routes that I'm probably going to head down. Right now, my main focus is with that Mojave or Toyota build. Oh, the other reason why I pulled the trigger on doing it after 2 years, I seen on the news the other night that inflation is going to happen more because of fuel prices going up. And this is just my opinion, my thought. Okay. So with that being said, I thinking the prices of stuff have already are going to be going up and have already gone up, but I think they're going to go up a lot more. I've already seen an inflation of price on the raw builder's kit flux or go from $200 now with the shipping and whatnot. I paid $251, almost $252 just for the raw builder's kit. So there's a little food for your thought. I think other stuff is going to go up. The Mojave body, I haven't really been watching that too much, but it's sitting at $115 right now without shipping. So there's kind of what I'm looking at for cost of what this thing's gonna run me. I already know it's gonna be my most expensive build. I'm prepared for that. Like I told the wife, it's gonna be slow, time consuming. Hopefully I can have it done by August to where when my birthday is. And have it ready to go for my birthday. I don't think I'm going to go off the wall like bumpers and crap like that right now because that's how my truck is. But eventually I'm going to start changing it into what I want my Toyota to look like when I can get it out here and start getting it back to running, get the carburetor rebuilt and stuff like that. And then lift kit for it, off-road bumpers, rock sliders, winch, LED lights. I mean, I'm going to have a light bar across the front. I'm going to have light bars on the roll bar facing the back. I'm going to have an LED whip on it. I'm going to do some off-the-wall stuff with that truck. So, and that's what I'm going to build later down the road, my Toyota RC build into. So, alrighty, guys, I'm going to jump off here going on 25 minutes. So, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I appreciate it. I love seeing you guys' comments. It means a lot. I take the time. I do read them. I do reply. I do like them. So yeah. You guys keep up the hard work and whatnot. And like I said, subscribe. Well, you are subscribed, but like and share, comment, and it helps me a bit. And who knows? Maybe later down the road, you'd be like, I'm one of the guys who first started watching him when I'm, got 100,000 subscribers or whatever. But yeah, but to me that don't mean nothing. Just interacting with you guys is the best and most I ask for. So, alright, guys, this is Code Red. See you later. Till next time. Peace.